Hey guys, Mike here from Binyah Outdoors. Today we're working a jig. We're actually on a camping trip and I have all day to try to work on techniques, and one of the ones that I like to do a lot is you take a jig like this right here, minus all the seaweed, and it's a really simple, easy way to fish. You find a target. Usually you can do this in open water, but personally I like to cast up to grass edges. I like to find somewhere that I could target. Bomb cast that thing out there and you let that sink. You notice I didn't click my reel. I'm just letting it sink all the way to the bottom. Now that I've determined it's at the bottom, I click my reel and I raise my rod tip up. And I reel down. And then I let that bait sink all the way to the bottom. Your line will bow. And then you'll see the line kind of blow out when it hits the bottom. When it does that, you bring your rod tip back up. And then you reel it back down. And you let it fall. What that does is it makes that bait hop and drop, and it will entice a bite. Now if you feel it hit something, you feel it hit rock or a piece of wood, it gets caught in a piece of grass, you can let it sit there for a minute and then give it a twitch after. Or if you're caught in a milfoil or anything like that, give it a little bit and it will come up over, it'll clank against that wood, it'll clank against that rock, and sometimes that will create a reaction strike. So it's a really simple, easy way to fish the bottom, to fish heavy vegetation, to fish heavy rock. There's areas that you wouldn't want to put a regular bait in. The jig is a 4x4 bait, and I highly recommend trying this technique out. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, let's get out there, catch more fish.